you're manipulating someone to help them get rid of their problem because people are not aware of their problem. Their life is going. That right now is the issue. Is that you guys are using price to determine in-person appointments, yes or no. If you guys don't go through the actual sales process and you guys are skipping steps because your gut feeling says X, Y, and Z, you're not doing it.
How's it going, everybody? It's David Choi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Getting coach and mentored on your sales calls is crucial to exponential growth. Till this very day, I'm still recording my calls and getting feedback from my sales team because there's always something that I may have missed and something that I could improve on. I dedicate at least 1 to 2 hours just learning about real estate or sales just to make sure that I stay in top of my game, and getting the right mentors and coaches in my life has made a huge impact. Different ways that you get coaching, books, podcasts, taking online trainings, but I guarantee you that if someone's actually listening to you having live conversations and giving you feedback, there really is no better way to learn. So for me, call audits are one of the best tools we use in-house to improve our sales game. Today in our sales meeting, we got incredibly lucky because one of our lead managers actually got a call from a seller where he was able to set up an appointment. And so we're going to show you how that call went and the feedback that we gave him so that he can improve on the following ones. The issue that he's having, he's not building enough trust. And he's not building enough trust because he's not asking great questions that allow the seller to go through the emotional journey from where they are right now to where they want to be. And so throughout this call, I just gave him a little bit of feedback on the type of questions that he should be asking in the future so that when it comes time to actually setting up the appointment for the closer to close the deal, he's going to build the trust that the acquisition manager, the closer, can inherit, right? And without asking the right questions and being a great listener, you're really not able to figure out anything below the surface. So this sales training is something that we try to do 4 times a week just to make sure that our lead managers and acquisition managers are saying and doing the right things with the right tonality so that they could close more deals. Hope you guys get some value out of it. Let's get into it.
Go ahead, let me hear that number.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the number is definitely obviously based on the condition. So, I mean, we would definitely want to see when it would be possible for us to come and see this property in person. But I mean, price aside, I mean, was there any other reason? I mean, you were looking to sell this property?
I'm 64. I own 3 other houses. I'm heading to my shore house right now where I plan on retiring. And why not? All my kids are gone. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
There are 14 rooms. I live in 2 of them.
Ah,
So
okay.
That's enough, yeah.
got it. So the property's a little big. There's kind of no real need for it.
No, I don't need that. I need a box, a TV, and a small refrigerator. That's it.
Okay. What are you
All right.
currently paying for the taxes right now there?
12.
12? Okay. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay.
Yeah. Not bad. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if I kind of explained it, but if you do decide to work with us here at Leverage Companies, I mean, we would definitely be able to purchase your property in its as-is condition, so you don't have to make any further repairs. There would be no closing cost, no real estate commissions. We'd be able to purchase it as is, and it'd be completely hassle-free. I know you said that a couple streets went for around $800,000. I'm not sure if I can get an approval for that amount. I mean, I'm definitely going to do my best. Just to be frank with you, though it is out of my hands, I would have to get an approval from my finance department. But I mean, hypothetically, I mean, I'm going to do my best to get to 800, but I mean, if they come back and say like 699 to 710 is the best we can do, I mean, do I even give you a phone call back or just go kick rocks?
Yeah, give me a phone call back. I'm gonna be with my wife in less than an hour, and I'll discuss it with her.
Okay, definitely.
So,
All right.
Let me do one thing. Let me go to my finance department, see what I can get an approval for, and then I can have one of my seniors reach out to you later this evening to see if I can get close to that number. Are you more available in afternoon time or evening time?
Eastern time. So I'm going down shore. I'll be available.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So I mean, would 4:30 be better for you or 5:30?
5:30.
5:30? Awesome. Okay. Let me go ahead and just put this here on my senior Sam's calendar. And what's your best email address?
I don't have one.
You don't have an email? Okay. I mean, I just wanted to send you a little information about our company so you know who you're dealing with, so you can do a little research about us, as well as a reminder
For the call.
When you call me tonight, my wife has email. She does all the shit for me.
Okay. No worries. So let me go ahead and put that on Sam's calendar.
Today at 5:30 p.m.
All right, I'm heading to a toll booth. I have to hang up.
Okay.
Call me tonight.
No worries. We'll speak at 5:30. I appreciate your time. He banged it.
Well, obviously he was in a rush. Did you get condition of the property?
Yeah.
What about like plumbing, electrical?
I didn't ask all that.
Okay, it's important that you ask these questions because those questions allow you to understand what the potential problems are. Is he spending money on it? Do you want to renovate the bathrooms? Have you started the bathrooms already? I think that you specifically focused on the actual product and the value and the solutions that you're able to provide is a higher return on that time. If you're going to spend that 10 minutes, you want to understand his situation. You've been able to get money aside. Why are you looking to sell this? He owns 3 houses. He owns 12 bedrooms. He only uses 2 of them. His kids all moved out. He's ready for retirement down the shore. Right. So now you got the situation. And had you asked a little bit more questions about the property condition, if he didn't have to do these things, would he? Had you got more understanding about the plumbing, the electrical, you would opened up your frame for what? The next step of the sales process, which is what? Problem. So what are some problem awareness questions you may have been able to ask him, know what you know about this guy?
How long have you considered selling the property? Why have you taken any action? Why haven't you sold them yet? Like if everyone's moved out,
How are you
what's really
feeling?
keeping you here still?
Do you have a mortgage on the property? You pay monthly payments on this, or you own this free and clear? Right? You know what he has to do with his property. You know that maybe his wife wants to move down the shore. You know that he's living in this house all alone. These are all the problems. Now you just brought it up to him. Now he's aware of all his problems. For the first time, the guy's rich, he doesn't care. But now he's aware that he's not being a good steward of his money. Now what's the next step of the sales process?
Solution.
And what's the goal of the
To
solution?
make him realize like what his life's gonna look like in the future. Like once we
Okay, so
solve
what
the problem.
questions could you have asked him to help him kind of see this beautiful future?
So I mean, tell me after we've closed and sell this property, what does that look like? Now you and your wife down at the shore, what are you looking to do with this money? I mean, you're looking to maybe.
When would you ideally like to sell the property by? Where do you plan to put the money? How long have you been thinking about moving down the shore? I'm guessing you're really going to something like that, right? What are some consequence awareness questions you may have asked him?
So I mean, what's holding you back from like selling? Like you see that prices in your neighborhood are selling. I mean, what?
You understand his situation. You understand what his problems are. You understand what the solutions are. Now you got to get him to understand what it feels like if he doesn't sell the property.
Okay.
What are the ramifications of that? The objective here is help your prospect question your way of thinking and explore the consequences if they do nothing.
Okay.
That is the objective here. So what could you ask? It sounds like you've been thinking about selling for a while. I mean,
Yeah, like.
why haven't you sold it yet? Right? How important is it to you that you get to sell this property and move down the shore? Get him to understand the consequences.
Okay. So I mean, David, it sounds like you've been thinking about this for quite some time now. I mean, what's really held you back
Yeah,
to
that's
not
a
take
great
action?
question. What's another question? How long have you been alone up there? How long has this?
How long has it been since the kids moved out?
Yeah.
How long has it been since?
So you've been paying these monthly payments.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep paying them if you had to?
Yeah.
How important is it to you that you're able to move down the shore in the next 3 months and stop making these crazy payments? I mean, you sound like a smart guy. If you didn't have to deal with this in the next 30 days, I mean,
Would that
would
make your
you?
life easy?
Would you? Questions like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's thinking, oh man, it kind of sounds like shit if I keep this property. You have to close the gap.
Yeah.
And if you're not able to close this gap, this is behavioral science. You're helping them realize the situation that they're in, the potential solutions, what the consequences of not making the right decision is,
Yeah.
helping them confirm all that information through qualifying questions, and then booking a f***ing appointment. Now you got motivation. Now you got price. Now you got everything you need. Does that make sense? Okay. So now you get into the qualifying stage. How do you qualify him? Okay, so it sounds like you're ready to move on with your life, right? So you
Yeah.
could move down the shore, so you have to stop paying these monthly payments, right? What would you say in this stage? I just want to confirm some of the things here. It sounds like it's pretty important to you that You could sell this property in the next few months.
And get to the shore house.
Get to the shore house.
Retire
Stop paying these
these-
crazy monthly payments, right? So you could be a couple steps away from the beach and live out the life that you've always dreamed of, right, Bhavin?
Yeah.
Okay. And like you're obviously a pretty smart guy. Like you've done well for yourself. You own 3 houses.
So qualifying is when you're going to talk about money?
Yes. You don't want to talk like you got now to the point.
So here's another question. When I can't get through every single stage and they basically jump me, do I then just go here and then keep it going? I can't have him just keep asking me and I'm just like, nah, but we'll get there. Like, I feel like that's where I struggled. He was trying to wrap it up and I can feel that.
In this situation, yeah, the framework that you're having in your head,
I gotta change that.
it's got to change.
No, I understand that, but
because
that's where
I understand what you're saying.
That's where I'm coming from.
What I maybe would have done was, in order for me to go pass this to underwriting and get you the highest and best possible offer for your property, I just do have some additional questions. Do you think I could give you a call back around 4:30 or 5:30 so I could finalize this?
See, like, no, for something like this where I already feel like he's out on price range, am I even doing that?
It's 800. How do you know? We got to get a shot here at the door.
Okay.
Like the guy is motivated. The guy wants to sell his property in the next 12 months.
For sure.
Right? The guy owns a property in an area that we do business. The reality is that it's not your job to negotiate. These guys are coming prepared with comps to justify why they're making the offer that they're making. And if they're good enough, they are going to get an opportunity at the door. They're going to get a shot at the door. Okay? If you did your job, you would have found out what that sale was so that we could use it and say, this is why XYZ was better. Here's 3 other properties that sold for X, for 700, for 650, 675, and these properties were better because of X, Y, and Z. People can come in at twice the amount. They might front you at 800 grand. Their property's worth 400 grand. That right now is the issue.
Okay.
Is that you guys are using price to determine in-person appointments, yes or no?
A high percent yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
for sure.
And that we're losing opportunities. What I'm saying is that if you guys follow the ICP and follow the NEPQ, right, without fear of maybe losing rapport because you're asking great questions and being a great listener, which is not going to happen. People love talking. Look how much you like talking. When I hang out with you, I laugh the whole time because you're too funny, right? I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you to be great at asking questions and being great at actively listening and letting them do the talking. You're not going to break rapport that way. This guy, if someone is able to go there and explain to him what he's asking for, and he didn't even ask for 800, he just gave you a number.
I know.
So maybe we could propose him in a logical way why our offer is better.
I put that 2 months ago, something sold for 560.
Exactly. Give us a shot here. You don't know what he's saying is what he's really going to take.
I'm booking it.
Okay? If you guys don't go through the actual sales process and you guys are skipping steps because your gut feeling says X, Y, and Z, you're not doing your job. You guys need to stick to the sales process. Okay?
There you go. Thanks for watching. If you guys found value, please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I would really appreciate it. See you next time.